We are alive. Hello. Right. Last you've seen, I was gluing this fretboard on, which I've taken the clamps off because you don't want to see that. So all glued up nice. Also, I cut this a little bit too short, like basically millimeters, because when that goes in there, I still got to take some more off now, but I've added more than I need. The pin, I'm not going to be able to line up the camera. Anyway, the pin, basically, take this off. That goes in there like that. But the pin hole there where the string goes through wasn't in line where I wanted it. So, what, love? What?
What do you think?
Oh, let me see. Yeah, that's lovely. Well, you're that quick.
I did remember.
Yeah, that's okay. That's very good. Good boy. Right, so I'm trying to do this now. I'm live. Alright? What? I'm doing some work on the guitar. Look.
Bye.
Bye. Good job. Very creative. Yeah, so the first thing I want to do is get the rotor onto this and take off most of that. But I'm going to do this side with the bandsaw. There's quite a lot. Oh well, I need my glasses. Give me a second. Always unprepared. I've got an extra long cable now as well, so I can move my webcam anywhere I want. So Ted, coming at you. So I'm just going to take excess off. That just makes the router job a little easier. so. Should I keep that on there? And also, there's some glue spillage, spill out, or whatever you want to call it, which I'm going to try and get it off. Chisel. Sort the rocks out. Right, the piece I'm going to need. That one, is that the only one I got? Oh no, that one. The bit I'm going to need. Are you Ted? So basically what's going to happen is that route is going to run along that edge. It's going to trim it the same as that. So clean that up. It's a bit rough though. Let me clean it up a little. Smooth. Because that bearing literally rides on anything it goes over, so we'll cut that shit into it. Right. Okay. Where are my safety glasses? Always make sure the switch is off before you plug it in. Nice. Now that's nice and flush. Need for some more sanding. Now I'm going to sort this up now. I'm going to see what sort of design I'm having on here. Also, I want to gouge out channels. I'm not sure how far up that one's going to have to go to figure that out. So this is going to be sanded to a 12-inch radius, which is going to happen next, I think. always unplug your router if you're not using it. The most dangerous tool in a workshop, man, for sure. Foil on that. Because I couldn't bring the router all the way to the end because it would have went around that corner. Got to do this a little bit by hand. So. Same on this side. Very slightly. It's nice. I think those bits, I should leave that till I'm proper filing the shape. But I will take those down to get that down to how it should be. These are super aggressive ones. Right. I'm sure what grits on there. Use it. It's a 12-inch radius sanding block. So I'll put a bit of a radius on this. That's why I'm gonna put pencil everywhere. I don't know how much I'm sanding. I'm going to put a new bit of paper on. Oh, that's 80 grit. That should be okay. Let's see. No, this takes ages. Some sandpaper on it. About 60. I'm going to take this off and put a 60 grit on. Oh, this is going to be a nightmare. Let's see now. Look, David. Oh, this is going to take me fucking 10 minutes to sort this out. Nice big piece. Oh my God. Call up the big guns. A bit of white spirits. Probably should open the door, shouldn't I? Open the door a minute. Real small workshop there. Maddening. Yeah, maddening. Thing is, this has got to be smooth because it's a leveling block. So it's got to be done right. I know what you mean, David. Oh, fucking bullshit this is. It's my fault for using. Well, this is what happened. I had a bit of if you noticed, it wasn't even the same size, the right size of the block. I was being lazy. This should be a lesson. I was being lazy because it was sticky back instead of using the tape and super glue method, masking tape and super glue method, which is foolproof. So now the time I saved by using the sticky stuff, they're taking back from me now. Oh, I'm fucking so angry with myself. Taking the easy way out. I knew at the time as well when I was doing it. Just proper soak in. Let me show you my fret crowning file. Where is it? That's my fret crown file. That's the proper one. It's nice. It's got a safe edge. Nice one. Carlo, you can borrow mine. Here we have it. I'm glad I've done that before I have to use the rotor. After I have to use the rotor. Right, so now I'm going to put a 60 grit on. Where's my pencil? I don't know if any of you know this method, but it's called the masking tape and super glue method. What you're going to do is on some masking tape. don't want that overlapping, so don't want to overlapping, obviously. So that's the piece that's going on there. So now all you got to do is get some super glue. Literally just get a couple of little drops if it wants to come out. Come on, super glue. Come on. Not coming out properly. That should be enough. Fucking stinks. Hello, Billy Bob. A second. You can see then by the pencil marks what's coming off. I always like to taper the bottom end off a little bit just to stop fret buzz and stuff. What I'm doing, I'm turning the block every now and again. Raised there. I'll tell you how to know if the truss rod is damaged or not. Can you tell how to know the truss rod? Well, yeah, you can't. There is a way of knowing. If you're turning it and it's not getting tight at all, then it's probably some snap somewhere. If you're trying to turn and it's not turning, could be seized up somehow. Or if you need to turn it, you need to take the strings off, release all the tension, then you need a straight edge. And what you do, you could use a ruler as long as you know it's straight. You stick it on the straight edge. A not straight edge is preferably better. That goes over the files, over the frets. I've got one, but it's in my other place. Then you just hold it, and then you just turn it all the way to the one way, and see if the neck bends. If it's a dual action truss rod, it'll bend both ways. So you just bend, you just keep going till it's tight, and then see if there's a bow in it. And then if there is a bow, then bring it back the other way, see if you can straighten it out. Basically. Yeah. What's the issue? What's your issue? Your actual issue? To me, looking at this seems to crack this in. So I'm not sure if I've got an issue. I'm sand the shit out of it. What guitar is it? This neck hasn't got a truss rod because it's just a 3-string Turner. So Frank, is this the same piece? Yeah, this is the same piece, man. Same piece. Glued the fretboard on, and I've done a few. You know. What's the maximum and minimum bow? Can I go through while adjusting? Well, I mean, you don't want to. You don't want it to bow. That's the whole thing. You don't really want it to bow. But if you turn, like it's to get it's the whole point of a truss rod is to get a bow out of it, and because you're going to need a bit of relief anyway. So it's when I'm saying just turn it, I don't mean don't if you can see it, don't snap it. Just use some initiative, but just clamp the one side down. If the neck's off the guitar or whatever, if it's an acoustic, clamp the one side down, put your straight edge on it, and then just you'll see if it moves. I'm allowed to ask, is that maple? You're allowed to ask anything, and I think it is maple. I forget, to be honest, because it was off a build I was doing a few years ago, and I made a mistake on it. So that's why I've managed to stick it. It was wide enough to stick on a 3-string. It was supposed to be for the 6-string guitar, but my router slipped up this end, which gouged in and made it too narrow. How old's the guitar you're working on? Raish or Raitesh? So next I want to cut out the pattern I had for this. The way I was doing it, because I used that as a guide, block. I'm going to use the same thing up here. The pencil. That was going to be my start before I started coming down here. Now you can just go like this. I don't know. Not too sure, because I want to gouge out like channels. I haven't got the right chisels though. I'm going to see if I can get a cheap set. The V, the chisels with like as a V, so when you can carve it. This is what I want to do. You see this, because the string's going to be running from here. It's going to be running from here, and then down into this channel. So I want to carve this bit out, same as this. The center one's going to be running the center, the same as this one, running from the center. So then if I can gouge out the wood, this one's probably going to have to be more. probably going to be to the trouble there. I'll mock it up first with some string and stuff. You know. But what do I do here? Do I keep it more? I don't know. Or do I just have a swoop in? Have a swoop in bit. And then round that off. Or do I keep it all blocky? I'm thinking keeping it all blocky, see? Whenever I'm turning the truss rod till the time Allen key stops rotating, I'm not able to tell if the neck is moving. I'm trying to level the guitar, and for that I need to straighten the neck. Yeah, well, if you're trying to level, when you say level the guitar, level the frets, you mean, yeah? You want to level the frets. And you're right, you do need to make sure the neck's straight before you do that. But able to do that, you need a not straight edge. Give me a second, I'll go and get mine. Give me a second. I'm trying to... Right, this is what you need. It's called a leveled straight edge. And depending on the scale of your guitar, depending on which level you need. Like this is from Crimson Guitars, and this has got a Fender scale and Gibson scale. So one's 25.5. So basically what you do, you see, which side would it be? That side, you can see every fret, it's got a space to go underneath. So if you haven't got one of these, because they are pretty expensive just to do one job, if you go and buy a ruler like this from B&Q, it's only got to be the length of the neck. So it's only, it's only got to be 20 inches. If you can get a 20-inch ruler, and then you lay it on your neck, and then everywhere there's a fret, you just get a little Sharpie, and you make a mark everywhere there's a fret, and then get a little file or something. You could do, if you've got a Dremel, it'll be better, but you can do it with a little file, something small file like that, and anything, and then you just file away until when you put that on the fretboard, there's enough space for it to go over the fret. You know what I mean? And that's the only way of making sure that the neck's straight. With when there's frets on there, the frets could be all over the place, so it's not going to give you a true representation. So you've got to bypass the frets and get it straight onto the neck, you know. I mean, you could do it with a little ruler and just do it sections, but depends how good your eye is. You should be able to tell roughly with your eye. But that's the best advice I can give you. Yeah, something you can do regular. I mean, to be honest, if you're attempting to level the frets and you don't know that already, I'd be careful, really. What guitar is it? Is it expensive? Is it a nice guitar? Right, I forgot what I was doing now. Right, I'm going to cut those bits off. Let me cut this out. Sometimes I doubt myself too much. Let's do this. Someone's telling me to cut into them, but steady on, innit? Steady on, boy. Steady on. Cheap local guitar. Sometimes. Sometimes in your voice, if you put a piece of wood the same thickness on the other side, stops your voice being a retard. If you can see what I'm doing here. Basically, what am I doing? What am I fucking doing? Right. Calm down. Get a bit of sandpaper on there. Headstock is going to take some sorting out. Don't think I've ever done blocky shit like this. What's up, Johnny boy? If I change over, so it's me. What is Johnny boy? Right, I'm going to fret it. Don't fret. The headstock needs a bit of thinking, and I got to see if I can get some nice little Yo Grill and Chill with Mojo. I'm hoping I got enough fret wire. There's only one way to find out, and that is to fret it. I've got a fret bender, so I've got to just do it by hand. Seen the price on those fucking things? Do you make the neck from a single piece of wood? Well, yeah. Well, there's two pieces. It's the fretboard and the neck, but you can do laminated necks. Yeah, generally it's one piece of wood. Right, so okay. This guitar is being raffled off. Anybody that's watching is interested, £10 a ticket. If already 5 tickets gone. I haven't even finished building it yet. And the money's going to a great cause, so anybody is interested, get involved. $60 tickets for sale. 5 are already gone, and I haven't finished building it, so that says it all. Last raffle, it was done last month. Oh no, it was done this month, a couple of weeks ago. It's in New York now. So, I made these myself as well. So it's a normal pair of pliers from Lidl's, and I just sanded that flat. Not the best. What is the neck radius? This one's 12 inch radius. 12 inches. Everyone likes 12 inches apparently. I haven't got it. It's supposed to bend to the radius, or a bit more than a radius, whatever you're doing, but I'm going to them, yeah. Eventually I'll get one. Eventually. A fucking fly bugging me. Did you make the neck from a single piece of wood? Oh, did you? Yeah, I did. Although I have got myself a thickness planer now, so I will be delving into some laminated necks. Because you can't always get the right wood, because your quarter sawn is what you're after. But if you can get quarter sawn, you can laminate some shit, which makes it even stronger, to be honest. Will you glue the frets? Well, I'm actually contemplating that now as I think. I normally stick a dab of super glue in the ends, but I'm not sure if it's necessary for these. I'll have a little feel when it's all done. I'll have a little. I have done, and I do, if it's needed. Some people do it religiously anyway, but as long as the slot you've cut is not not too big. And I didn't cut these slots. This was already a pre-slotted fretboard, so I haven't cut these, so they're pretty tidy. I'm not saying that my fret work is not tidy, because it is, but fretwork is the most important part of a guitar build, to be honest. Doesn't make any of the other parts non-important, but it's definitely the difference between a good guitar and a bad guitar. Anybody does want to buy a ticket and you go through PayPal, make sure you click family and friends, otherwise PayPal take their little cut. Chantilly lace and a pretty face. Is this piece going to be enough to finish those two frets? We will see. Too short now. Oof. It probably just does it, but I'm not going to script, make sure it's proper. Pretty fucking cool. Pretty fucking cool. Right. Now, there you go, your fret file. This is where I'll know whether I need to glue any. side that I cut was much fucking easier. It's pressing the frets better than hammering the frets. I've got no idea. Got no idea. But what I would say is, I feel if you haven't carved the neck and everything's still square, when that's on there and I'm banging them, it's solid. But if I was refretting a neck that had already been carved, I feel like hitting them with a hammer, although you would have probably something underneath that would like something like this. You'd have something like that underneath that would probably fit the profile, and then you could bang them. I don't know. I feel like in that scenario, pressing them in would be better. If that makes sense. When you're filing the edges, you want to keep it as straight as you can until you come to beveling the edges, but not too much, because if the more you cut into this, like when you get to the edge, they want a 35-degree angle, which is tricky to just get if you're not used to it. You can make a tool or buy a tool that sits on top and gives you the 35-degree angle perfect. So as long as you're not stupid, I can feel that fret is a little loose. So I am gonna give a little dab of super glue each side, just to make sure. I'm gonna use this one actually. I got a better one. The tight one. And do now, keep that on an angle so nothing goes down the fretboard. And some real fine stuff. Real fine sawdust off the bandsaw. Give each one a little sprinkle. Just rub that shit in. Leave it, because all of it will be sanded out. Yeah. Push. What I'll also do is to fill any gaps. Oh shit, I fucking stuck my finger to that. Pay attention. Our watch a stop oil protest. Just need the orange shirt. Like watching a stop oil protest. Just need the orange shirt. Billy Bob? I don't really give a fuck what it's like. What you fail to understand is you're watching me. I'm not watching you. So if that's what you choose to do with your time, then good luck. What I choose to do with my time is this. And I'm doing this to help somebody. So if I'm boring you, then you're in the wrong fucking place, mate. You know? You know. You already know. You already know. If you've got videos of fretting guitars that are more exciting than this, fucking cool. Cool story, bro. Who the fuck clicks on a video that says cigar box guitar build expecting fucking fireworks? And the whole point I'm recording this is just to give the winner the opportunity to see their fucking prize being built. You know? You know. You already know. Look, it's my blood. That's my blood. Fuck yeah. So exciting enough for you? Fucking blood. Blood clot. Blood clot. Right. I feel like I need to address that. And might I add, why are you watching fucking, what was it? Stop oil protests. Why are you watching that shit? What is wrong with you? No, watching boring shit. Maybe the problem is you. Maybe you're just watching some boring shit and you're like, why is my life so boring? Oh yeah, because I just go around watching boring shit. Probably why. You just come in and insult my fucking skills because you're not fucking up to your level of fucking excitement, and just leave. Pussy. Might excite you. Fat leveling. See how bad it actually is. It's pretty fucking good, man. There's not many high frets at all. But I'm not going to level the frets until I've carved some of the neck out, so I'll figure this out now. So far, so good. Reckon on the headstock. It's gonna have to be sorted soon for the next job. Now I'm not sure what to do because I bought a 3-string bridge, one of these, especially for this build, which would go somewhere by there. So yeah. Or do I build a bridge? I ain't too sure. Right, I'm going to leave it at that for now. I've done an hour and a half, so yeah, peace. See you soon.